What's going on, guys? Crypto Poppy here. Let's get it.
Ya no sabes lo que pasa. El primero es papi.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna talk crypto. Man, I owe you guys a big update on crypto. I actually did one last night. Ran into technical difficulties with the camera. Hopefully I don't today. And I only got bits and pieces. I figured, not that much has changed from last night, so let's go at it again. But let's get this out of the way. I'm a massive sports fan. I've been collecting jerseys for 25 years, wondering, actually more like probably 35 years, wondering, what am I ever going to do with these jerseys? Well, now I know what to do with them. We're going to pull them out on YouTube. Now listen, I've got lots of teams, lots of players. I love all sports. You're going to see me with all kinds of colors, all kinds of teams, all right? Let's move forward. Bruno, Milan, just for you tonight. All right, listen, guys. Crypto, man, some serious stuff has been happening over the last couple days. Funny enough, though, guys, whenever in doubt, zoom out. If you look at right now what's happening in the market, you'll actually see, I know that it feels like it's been a bloodbath, but Bitcoin is actually down almost 3% in 7 days. 3% is nothing. 3% is normal consolidation. That's really all that's been happening. However, stick around because I'm going to tell you what I actually think is going to happen over the short term and the longer term with crypto. You know, ETH is down 6%, taking a much bigger hit than Bitcoin has over the last 7 days. So let's talk about what I'm seeing in the charts from a Bitcoin and ETH perspective, and then I want to talk to you about some coins that have been making some moves lately that I think are very interesting and that you really need to know about. Right, so Bitcoin, you know, unfortunately, what I said last night in the video that I never released is that Bitcoin was looking fairly bearish in the short term. Let's get this out of the way too, guys. I am bull. I am bull 3 months. I'm bull 1 month. I'm bull 6 months. I'm bull 1 year. I'm bull around here until I really see a reason to be bearish. Having said that, what the charts are looking like right now is that we could be in for some short-term bear action. This could last days and it could last weeks, to be honest. It's really difficult to know. Why am I a little bit short-term bearish? Well, last night I was watching this closely, and, you know, some of my rules of thumbs, or we can also call them shots fired, occurred. First of all, this big red candle yesterday is concerning because it's an engulfing red candle. That's one reason to be concerned. A second reason to be concerned is because we broke through the 21-day EMA, which I've said this on the channel before. 21-day EMA, as long as we're above the 21-day EMA, I'm not concerned. We're in a bull market. Up we go. So we broke through the 21-day EMA. Now, we also broke through this trend line that I drew that goes back to January 27th. You know, it's close. Technically, as far as I'm concerned, we broke it. So I'm not loving that either. More importantly, though, I think the thing that makes me the most bearish over the short term is that we have failed today to get back above that 21-day EMA. In fact, we tried. Bitcoin got rejected, came down. We've got an hour before this daily candle closes, and it's not looking good. And if this daily candle closes below this trend line, below the 21-day EMA, then things are looking a little bit bearish for the short term. Again, not the long term, but the short term. You know, I do like that Bitcoin did this and it went and it made a new high on March 13th. And that's the last time we had an all-time high. I know it feels like it was 10 months ago, but guys, that was only 10 days ago that we broke through the all-time high. And unfortunately, we had some shots fired here. Man, we really struggled to get above 60K. In fact, when we got above 60K, I gotta admit, I thought we were gonna roll. I thought we were gonna go right to 75K, to be honest with you. And man, we came right back down, and that tells us there's some massive resistance up at those levels. Even worse, there's a lot of resistance at 58K now, which is the previous all-time high. So we fell back below that. And so, you know, what that tells me is that over the short term, I expect Bitcoin to do one of two things. We're either going to consolidate here, or we're going to go down and test 50K. Now, there's a lot of support at 50K. I'm feeling very good about 50K. I think that we could see Bitcoin come down and test that. We could wick down below 50K on the daily, but I anticipate that we'll see some really nice support there. And then from there, maybe Bob's your uncle. Maybe we're going north from there. We'll see. We'll have to reassess what happens when and if we do actually get there. But short term, I'm not expecting a whole lot of action this week, at least not for the positive side. Now, ETH. I want to talk about ETH because ETH is a different story. I am more concerned with ETH than I am with Bitcoin. One of the reasons why is because ETH failed to make a new high on that run that Bitcoin and ETH made and the entire cryptocurrency market made starting, I guess, March 1st. And so not only did we fail to make a new high, which is typically a sign that we may be looking to roll over, but we're below the 21-day EMA. You know, this is a much less aggressive trend line because ETH was not making the parabolic move up that Bitcoin has been doing from, you know, the early January days. And so I'm a little bit concerned with ETH. I'm a little bit even more bearish with ETH. I think ETH's got some problems that it needs to resolve with transaction fees and scalability, and I think that's starting to show in the charts. Having said that, guys, I'm not selling my ETH. Again, guys, I don't give financial advice on this channel. You do you, I do me. I'm going to stick with ETH. I'm not going to actually sell anything. I am, you know, keeping an eye on the fact that in July we will start to see more announcements from now to July around ETH 2.0. And that is, as I've said on this channel before, that creates lots of bull action for coins when we know that we're anticipating a potential big release. And so, you know, I'm at this point, I'm looking at the 1600 level. Can we maintain this trend line? Can we maintain support here? Can we bounce here? Right now, I expect that we're going to go and test that trend line. Now, I want to talk about Polkadot because Polkadot for me is the third coin that I own the most of. So in terms of my portfolio, it goes Bitcoin first. Actually, right now, as I've said on this channel, I'm actually a 50-50 right now. ETH 50%, Bitcoin 50%. So pretty aggressive on the ETH side. And again, that's because of the potential news coming with ETH 2.0. And Polkadot is what I have the third most of. And Polkadot looks pretty bullish to me, to be honest. You know, Polkadot's made this huge run up, and it's made, guys, Polkadot's made a run up. I can't remember the last time Polkadot looked bearish on the charts. Like literally, it's been a long time. Even this consolidation here was clear consolidation. So it's been a really long time since we saw some like bearish action. I'm gonna say from the moment we broke out in late December, it's been nothing but bull. We are in a potential bull flag right now. I mean, you know, depends on how you look at things, but I look at this as a potential bull flag. Having said that, we are literally potentially just breaking down from that bull flag. Still, it's out of the three big cryptos that I own right now, it looks the most bullish to me. And, you know, I probably should do a whole thing on Polkadot at some point because the fundamentals are definitely strong and it's a competitor to ETH. And in a way, it's a hedge against ETH for me. So, you know, Binance, BNB, DOT, Cardano, which has been down, which I want to talk about a little bit as well. You know, those for me are sort of, I like to own the platforms that are competitive to ETH in case ETH doesn't get their crap together. Then you know if ETH is going to tank and it's going to make its move down, and it's because they can't get their stuff together, you can anticipate that some of these infrastructure coins are going to make their way back up. So infrastructure coins that I own that are a little bit of a hedge against ETH, but also, you know, while many of these have similarities to ETH and in ways they can be a hedge against ETH, they also have their own strengths. And I should probably really focus on some of these, maybe just do dedicated videos for this. Let me know if you want a dedicated video. Let me know if there's a coin that you want a dedicated video for, and I'll go ahead and I'll do the research for you if I haven't already. And so Binance, Cardano, Polkadot, I have all three of those, and recently got into Cardano because of this dip. And again, they have their own strengths. They're infrastructure coins. They're geared at developers, developing applications. They're at different stages in the maturity of the blockchain itself. They accomplish the same things in many different ways. But at the end of the day, right, these can be classified as big sort of infrastructure underlying technologies that are going to supply the platforms of the future. All right, so Cardano. So Cardano's had a little bit of fight. So Cardano had this massive run up, guys. If we see, we can look at the chart here. But Cardano had this insane run up, and it's really taken a hit lately. And there's been some FUD around Cardano and how immature the platform is, and the fact that it's not ready for developers to start developing. But you know, go listen to Charles Hoskinson, man. I think actually that dude's pretty smart dude, and he knows what he's doing. And so I believe in Cardano over the long term for sure. And I look at this dip as a just a great opportunity to buy. Again, guys, I don't give financial advice around here. You do you, I do me. But I got into Cardano with this dip because I was a little bit jealous when it broke $1 and I wasn't in there. And I think, how far did it get up there? Like $1.40, I think it almost hit. And now that it's back down, well, instead of being jealous, I'm just, you know, start my averaging in. Again, good, great long-term platform, and Charles Hoskinson really knows how to engage his community. So I believe in the team that built it, and I believe in its future. What else? What else? So I want to chat, guys, XRP. So there's been some really positive news lately around XRP, and if you watch this channel, then you'll see one of my videos. I don't know, maybe a month ago, talking about XRP and the fact that XRP just is one of those coins that it's got some pent up buying power. I think there's a massive community around XRP, and people are just waiting for an excuse to buy this thing. The fact that it's at 55 cents is pretty incredible because we have no idea what's going to happen with their legal case that's going on with the SEC filing a lawsuit against the XRP. Now, more recently, there was news around XRP that I guess one of the judges involved in the case, not necessarily the ruling in the case, but helping to communicate with both sides. I can't think of the word right now. Actually made the case for why XRP is not a securities, and that was looked at as very, very bullish. And XRP is up 20% over the last week, and this is what's going to happen with a coin like this. There's bent up. People are looking for an excuse to buy it. Any excuse, any news that comes out, they either pump it or they dump it. So my advice is, if you're holding it at this point and you're not, I wouldn't be significantly invested in XRP. Like, that's the first thing I want to get out of the way. Do not put all your money in XRP. But if you have a little bit, you just wait right out and see what the news says, because if there's any positive news, this thing is going to the moon. Theta, guys. Theta, holy moly. Have you guys seen this? Theta's up 88% over the last 7 days. If you don't know what Theta is, the easiest way to describe Theta is it's YouTube decentralized. So it's content creators, content providers, in a decentralized way. One of the biggest complaints about YouTube is the amount of money they take from the content creators. And so, with something like Theta, it's going to put more money back into the content creators' pockets, and it also rewards the viewers for watching content. So imagine getting paid for watching YouTube. That's the concept of Theta. So I'm really bullish on Theta and the future of Theta. Having said that, it's up astronomical amounts over the last year. And so I'm not really looking to get in at these levels. I'm going to look and see if there's a dip, just like there was with Cardano. I mean, a month ago, every YouTuber was saying Cardano's going to $10 by now. And, a little bit of FUD brings it down. Now's the time to buy Cardano, not at $1.40 when people were telling you to buy it. Okay, so the same goes with Theta, guys. If you see the run-up is too big. It's too dangerous to get involved with a coin that's up this much at this point. I would wait and see if there's some FUD that happens for whatever reason. That's your buying opportunity for things like Theta. Okay, so I wanted to call Theta out because it's just been performing incredibly well. Another call out that I wanted to make was with Crypto.com. So they just announced that they're going to actually allow transactions of NFTs on their platforms, or they're going to facilitate transactions of NFTs on their platform. You guys know I am so bullish on NFTs. I think any platform that is building anything for NFT that is as big as Crypto.com, I think that's only going to make NFTs accessible to more and more people who maybe haven't even ever heard of crypto art or NBA Top Shot. And, the more that happens, the merrier. And so, I'm starting to look at Crypto.com as a potential investment sometime soon. Again, it's up 13%, which is not a huge amount. So over 7 days. So, I may look to make an investment there soon. Again, guys, not a financial advisor. Remember, you do you, I do me, right? And let's take a look at the DeFi space. And we can see that Chainlink's been kind of steady, a little bit disappointed with his performance over the last little while, but Bitcoin's doing the same. And so, you can't really expect not too many of these coins decouple themselves from whatever crypto is doing. Um, all right, and then in the NFT space, guys, looking at this coin and Dom Raider DRT token, this may be the biggest growth I've ever seen in the history of a coin. I don't know that I've seen 116,000% growth in 7 days, 72,000% growth in 24 hours. This is an NFT token. I was reading about it because I'm curious. So what is actually driving these kind of results? And from what I can tell, it's basically a token that's geared towards auctioneers, and it's going to give people the ability to transact auction-like. So I'm not clear if it's going to be kind of like the competitor to eBay. That's kind of what it was looking like when I was reading about it. And DRT will be the token and the currency that'll be used to exchange. And it looks like it's going to be focused on NFTs. So, that's pretty impressive because right now, actually, people are selling NFTs on eBay. Now, it's kind of like square peg, round hole, right? Like, eBay just kind of isn't really built for that. And so it'd be really interesting if this Dom Raider thing really is the next eBay of NFTs. Well, if that happens, I'm going to be pretty bullish on it. So I haven't done full, thorough research on this one, but I do find it very interesting. Listen, guys, I'm sorry I haven't been doing too much Bitcoin, but there's been so much action in NBA Top Shot and not that much in Bitcoin land, to be honest. So I figured, we're going to try and do 50-50 as much as I can. I'll try and do 2 videos at a time if I can on some evenings so we can talk NBA Top Shot and crypto as well. I'll keep the videos separate for you guys, but please do me a favor, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. I'm going to keep pumping out the videos. I really, 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 truly appreciate your support and all those comments that I got. I know, even though it was because I gave away a LeBron James, but that's okay. I like to believe you actually like the content and you're here to stay. All right. Thanks again for everything, guys. Love you all. Checking out. Peace.